Hey everybody, it is Eric, seeing bad movies so you don't have to. Last week I saw Jurassic World Dominion. It was boring and bad. And this weekend I saw Lightyear and it was worse and worse. Yes, I also wanted to do a video to see if I could do one without a bra. All right, let's talk about Jurassic World Dominion, or how not to make a Jurassic Park movie. This movie is not focused on dinosaurs. I really wanted to leave. It was really boring. Crazy boring plot. Yeah, not good. I mean, the last movie was terrible. Oh, I don't know. This movie's just as terrible. All right, so we've got Chris Pratt, the Jurassic World crew, and Ron Howard's daughter. They have an adopted clone daughter that was sort of in the last movie. And an evil bad company. Bad company! That was terrible. Sorry. Bad company kidnaps the daughter. And then they got to go to the bad company's headquarters. And then we also have our legacy Jurassic Park characters. You know, we got Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum. Sam Neill, he's just going to follow Laura Dern around, and you really can't blame him. That's what he's doing. And Jeff Goldblum's got some moments, you know. And they are investigating not dinosaurs. No, crickets. Crickets. We got clones, we got crickets. So they're investigating crickets, prehistoric crickets that have arrived, and they're eating all the wheat, and it's going to cause a big food shortage. So there are too many characters in this story. We also have two minority actors that are added, I think, to balance out the whiteness. I'm sorry, but it's pretty obvious. I at first was concerned that one was Riva 2.0, this female pilot, but she actually grew on me. And the other was a member of this bad company that turns out to be good. I liked both of their performances. They were, unlike Riva, they were well casted, or well cast. Another good thing I will say, although our legacy characters, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, they have very little to do, and they are wasted. It's a wasted opportunity. They are not abused like Star Wars abused Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford. I'm thinking, Han Solo? Yeah. So they're not wasted like Star Wars wasted those characters. Back to the fact there's too many characters in this movie. At one point, all of our characters have to get together, and it's sort of when the dinosaurs are showing up as something to be reckoned with. So it seemed like there was 12 people on the screen, and there's like one ladder they have to get up to get to the tower to avoid the dinosaur coming. And I don't know if it's supposed to be funny, but it was kind of funny to watch these 12 people. You can't get up the ladder fast enough. In fact, I think they even just cut the scene to just, okay, they're up there, you know, because it would take forever. There were too many people on screen. Things should have been streamlined a bit and focused on these characters. Like, the black lady pilot, first I was like, I don't know. But then I'm thinking, you know, a movie with, you know, take Ron Howard's daughter out of this, take the clone out of this. Just have, like, the black pilot lady, because she's smuggling dinosaurs, and have her with Chris Pratt. You know, maybe have some romance, some chemistry there, just those two there. And then on the other side, have your Jurassic Park crew, and maybe they can interact with the company guy who's not bad, but you think he's bad. You know, kind of streamline things a bit. There's too much going on, and I don't care. But this movie really fails because we all come to the cinema to see dinosaurs, and this movie was not dinosaur focused. I mean, you have a movie called Jurassic World Dominion, the dominion of these dinosaurs. And the movie isn't about that. I mean, I would like to see a movie about us having to deal with dinosaurs living with us in our cities, you know, on our playgrounds. I mean, everywhere. I mean, think of all the cool, interesting things. It could take place in Manhattan, and you could have dinosaurs walking by your window, and, you know, and maybe, you know, I don't know, Chris Pratt have to wrangle them up. Maybe there would be that smuggling dinosaur thing he could deal with. And then you've got the old vintage crew, the Jurassic Park cast, and they could be like assisting the government or somehow to, how do we live with these dinosaurs? Something interesting. That would be interesting. But this movie is about a clone and crickets, and that's why it fails. All right, so I give Jurassic World Dominion a C minus. I wanted to leave. Don't go see it. It sucks. All right, now we're on to Lightyear, another movie that sucks worse. So I just found out when I sat down and started to listen to the voice of Lightyear that it's not Tim Allen. Tim Allen is not doing the voice of Lightyear. It's actually Chris Evans. And at first I was thinking, oh, maybe they're going for a more heroic Captain America Lightyear, right? Your hero. The movie's called Lightyear, right? Give it some balls. Give it some. No. Give it less. Take away the balls. That's what's going on here. So I think Tim Allen was a little too alpha, a little too loud, a little too toxic for this Lightyear, for this Disney. And Chris Evans is not going to be like Captain America. He's going to be a very beta Lightyear, and just he's there to be shown up by all his sidekicks. All right, and his first sidekick is a black lesbian female named Hawthorne. And Hawthorne does everything better than Buzz, fights better, shoots better, flies better, everything. So that's the beginning of the movie. So how the plot works is Buzz Lightyear screws up and his spaceship carrying a lot of people crashes and strands a lot of people on this planet. They can't get home. I think it's Earth. I don't know. They can't get home. So Buzz Lightyear does a series of test flights to try to achieve light speed so they can get out of here and go home. Every time he does a test flight around the sun, it's minutes for him. He comes back, it's like 15 minutes. But for everybody on the planet, they're 4 years older. And there's a lot of test flights and a lot of returning, and everyone gets older. So Hawthorne gets married. Hawthorne becomes pregnant, has a kid, eventually dies, gets so old and dies. Buzz Lightyear eventually achieves light speed. He's excited. He lands. He finds out it's not just 4 years in the future. It's 20 years in the future. And again, for him, it's just a couple minutes. So when he comes back this time, Zurg, the big evil robot thing, has returned. And he has to team up with Hawthorne's granddaughter, who, like her grandmother, does everything better than Beta Lightyear. So the first problem the movie has is I came to see a heroic Buzz Lightyear movie focused on him. So I don't know. He's sort of there. He doesn't have a whole lot of agency in his own movie. So that's problem number one. Number two is the villain. Zurg. How do you screw up Zurg? Big, bad, evil robot. Well, here's a spoiler for you. It's not so much a spoiler in the movie. It comes off really lame. Zurg is not Buzz Lightyear's father, like they say in the Toy Story prior movies, which I don't know if that makes sense, but it was cute, right? A nod to Empire Strikes Back. Zurg is actually Buzz Lightyear. Zurg is a Buzz Lightyear from an alternate dimension that was also doing test flights and failing. And I guess he gets evil and he wants Buzz Lightyear's light speed our Buzz Lightyear achieved a light speed. So the evil Zurg Lightyear wants it. And now that he can get that, he can time travel and he wants to go back in time. But if he goes back in time, things like Hawthorne's granddaughter, Hawthorne number 3, would not exist, right? Because he wants to go back to the initial crash. So it's like, do we accept things how they are and move forward? Or do we use that power and now go back in time but erase the past and all the people that have been born? I wish they would have just kept Zurg a big bad robot, not make him evil Lightyear. But if you're going to make him evil Lightyear, they should have done something. I'm trying to think, did they do this in Up or not? I might be writing my own story here. But they should have kept evil Lightyear maybe as a good, wiser Lightyear, a mentor to our Buzz in the beginning. And we think, oh, we can trust him and all that stuff. And then there should be a point where there's the stab in the back and the reveal. Oh, I'm not a nice grandpa, older Lightyear that's going to teach you things. I've been bad from the beginning and I'm playing you, Buzz. And you could have that kind of nice reveal and twist and have the emotions. But this movie has none of that. He's just bad, older Lightyear from the beginning. So this is just a really boring movie, and I thought it was me sitting in the movie. I was excited to take my 7-year-old son, but I'm watching it, and I'm going, wow, I am so not interested in this. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm too old and cynical. About halfway, 3/4 of the way through the movie, my son turns to me, and he goes, is this over yet? And I was like, you're not liking it, buddy. And he's like, no. And then I swear from the halfway point on, I started to notice this was like a 4 o'clock on a Friday crowd. And there are parents and kids and everyone's talking. like just having conversations. So it's like we're watching the movie in our living room, and a lot of people, 10 rows down, 15 rows down, they are talking very normally because everyone was like so bored, like, or the movie wasn't that engaging where they felt they could just talk, have conversations. I heard various conversations during this movie. It was very bizarre. So I don't think it was holding anybody's attention. This movie felt like a straight to video release with, someone doing the voice other than Tim Allen. I just give it a D. I don't think there was anything I'm ever going to remember about this movie. We did buy some of the toys. Thank God my son still plays with them, because I was like, after seeing the movie, I don't feel inspired to touch the jet we got and all that stuff. So I think it's just a missed opportunity here. When these trailers came out for Lightyear, I remember like there were beautiful shots. And again, the visual effects are good. They're great. They're not earth-shattering new stuff. But when I saw the trailer, was it with the David Bowie song, right? And it was, wasn't there like one with a countdown? And I'm thinking, oh, Buzz is getting ready for a liftoff. I was thinking, wow, this is so emotional. I can feel this. This feels big and like important. And he's doing something heroic. And it's going to, wow, like this is the story we've always wanted to hear about Buzz Lightyear. And then you go see this garbage movie. It felt like direct-to-video. It's just horribly disappointing. All right, well, Jurassic World is not about dinosaurs, and Beta Lightyear is not about Buzz Lightyear. So there you go. Avoid at all costs. If you did see these movies, I feel bad for you. Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Am I full of shit? Let me know what's up. Please leave a comment, and smashing that like button is appreciated, because YouTube is not throwing me a bone. Little grumpy voices like me, they don't want that on YouTube. So anything you can do to shake up that algorithm is appreciated. So let's talk about these movies. We have Obi-Wan Kenobi finale coming up this Wednesday. I am going to come on and do a live stream, a predictions live stream. I want you guys to join me. Today's Sunday. I'm thinking maybe Tuesday night, the eve of the finale. I'll jump on live and talk to you guys. Okay, that's my plan. Everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. I will see you soon. And as always, I will see you on the new.